Dear students, I wanted to say first of all that we miss you. It's been 8 weeks since we last saw you, nearly 9 weeks in school. And this is a historic time. You know, the last time that schools closed across the UK fully like this was during the Second World War. Your teachers have been supporting you incredibly hard to provide online lessons, give feedback and be there for you in terms of your well-being. And we are really proud of how resilient you have been over this time through the abilities of logging on, doing your work, having feedback that you are responding to, and being resilient over the course of every single day. And we know that being at home is very different from being in school. We also know that online learning can't replace being in classrooms. It can't replace being together or learning together. And as you may know, you may have heard from the news that the government is asking schools to start to plan to bring some students back to school. Now, that's been announced by the government that it will start around the 1st of June. And first of all, it will look to ask some primary schools to send students back in a controlled way. And this is because the science is saying that we are past the peak of the pandemic and that we now know enough about how the coronavirus transmits and affects people so that we can make sure students and staff are safe in school. Unless guidance from the government changes, we are going to start expecting Year 10 students to return to school. We want all students to be back as soon as possible, but at the moment we can't do that. We can't do that safely, and so we are starting and asking Year 10s to return first, because that is what the government is asking schools to do, and it's also what we believe is the right thing, absolutely at the moment, because every minute counts, and Year 10s will be starting to do their last year of GCSEs. I will be writing to your parents and carers with more details shortly, including details of how this plan will work and the preparations to ensure that all students are safe within the academy. But I need to be open and honest with you too, which is why I'm sending a separate message for students. This will not be school as you have known it in the past. We will need to maintain social distancing. You will not be in school for full days, and it will not be your normal timetable. What we will do is empower you to learn. Our teachers are determined to give you the very best teaching and support to help you become the best versions of yourself, so that when all this has passed, which it will do, you will be able to access the best colleges, jobs and opportunities that you possibly can. That is assuming that nothing changes from the government, and if things were to change, we will have absolutely, of course, inform your parents and carers and yourself. And for those of you that are not in Year 10, I want to start first of all by saying thank you. Thank you for continuing to be who you are, resilient and hardworking and coping with all of these strange and unusual circumstances that we find ourselves in. But also to end by saying, we miss you. We miss you all, and we really, honestly cannot wait to get back to normal school. All I ask is that you take care of yourselves, take care of your family, try as hard as you can with all of your work that we're providing. And if you've got any concerns, speak to your form tutor via Google Form Rooms or your teachers via your classrooms. And soon we will get back to being together. Have a good half term, stay safe and keep well. Thanks for watching.